welcome to the show. New York loves you, buddy. New York loves you. Welcome. How you doing? How's the ankle, by the way?
Everything's good.
Yeah?
Everything's good, yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna come back? Are you ready to come back soon?
We'll see.
Okay, all right. Okay, good. You got a little shiner there.
Yeah.
Does that happen all the time?
Every other month. Yeah.
Yeah, you're just used to it. What do you do for when you have a black eye? You just...
Well, I tried to ice it the other night, and it was too cold, so I said no.
Yeah, said no. You grew up around the NBA, right? Your dad, Rick, he actually played for the Knicks.
He did. Yeah, he played for the '99 team when we went to the finals, so he brought them a little good luck.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
But here you are here as a kid. This is you as a kid walking around the Garden in a Knicks jersey. And now you're playing for the Knicks and kids come to the Garden wearing your jersey. That's cool.
That's what's up. It's really cool.
What does it feel like? What does it feel like?
I can't explain it. It's actually really cool to be able to go out there and see that. I try my hardest to stay inside those lines and like not focus on anything that's happening outside.
At the game?
Yeah, that too. But I just try my best not to focus on it. But it's impossible. You see all these kids wearing your jersey. It means the world. So I try to do my best to be a role model and just do what I can.
Great job.
Yeah.
I like you. I'm going to show you these only because it has a great ending. But when you first got signed on the Knicks in 2022, you got some pretty harsh reviews here. This says Knicks' pursuit of Brunson ends with overpriced contract. Potential bust is Jalen Brunson. Don't be surprised if this ultimately backfires. Grade C. Yeah. Fast forward to now. These are real articles about you this week. Jalen Brunson is the best point guard in the NBA. The jaw-dropping rise of Jalen Brunson, NBA superstar no one saw coming. Time to put Jalen Brunson firmly in the MVP conversation. MVP! I mean, you're an all-star right now. You're an MVP candidate, and the Knicks are having the best season of the century. Do you like proving everyone wrong?
I guess so. I feel like that's what people on the outside think. Like, oh, he's proving everyone wrong, and yeah. But for me, like, I like to say, like, I'm proving myself that I belong. Like, I belong here. I worked this hard to get here. Like, so while I am proving people wrong, I'm just like, I worked this hard to be here. So I got to keep that mindset, keep that confidence, just make sure that that doesn't waver in any way.
Do you have any game day rituals that you do, like?
Yeah, I do. I try to stay the same pretty much every game day until like what time I wake up, to what time I eat, what time I leave, like literally get in the car and go to shoot around, do all that stuff.
Yeah.
But I think the one thing that's a little obscure is I listen to Bieber before I run out.
You listen to Bieber? Justin Bieber?
I listen to Justin Bieber right before I run out.
Every game?
Every game.
Same song?
No, I shuffle. I started in college. So I went to Villanova. Yes. My sister actually put me on to the Purpose album. It came out like 2015-ish, and so yeah, the album's amazing. I'm not gonna lie, it's amazing. So going to the game, I'm shuffling music, and one of the songs on the album is like playing as I'm going to an NCAA tournament game.
Yeah.
So I listened to it, we end up winning, and then happened again. So I was like, oh, this might be a thing. And then we kept winning and winning, and we won a national championship. And so my freshman year, and then, yeah. So that happened. And then my junior year, same thing, we won it again. So I was like, oh, I gotta keep this
Have you ever
alive.
met Justin Bieber?
I have not.
No.
No.
You haven't met him? He's a great guy.
Great guy.
Yeah,
Great music.
Yeah, I mean, good luck for you.
Good luck.
As a kid, did you ever meet any of your idols? Did you ever meet like Michael Jordan or anybody?
I did meet Michael Jordan.
What was he like?
He was really cool. I probably have the one of the worst stories though.
What?
My dad was playing for I'm pretty sure it was the Clippers or a West Coast team. So when he was away, we stayed in New Jersey as a family. So whenever he came to East Coast City, we went to that game. We drove whatever was drivable. We went. We went to DC when Michael was playing with the Wizards.
He was at the Wizards, yeah.
Yeah, and I after the game, I'm like in the locker room, not thinking anything of it because I do this all the time. My dad's in the NBA. I see all these players all the time, so I'm not really taking it for granted. He's like, "Do you want to meet Michael?" I was like, "Yeah, I'll go walk down there and meet Michael." I had his jersey on. Every away.
You were wearing Michael Jordan's jersey.
I was wearing Michael Jordan's jersey, even though my dad was in the other team. I know. I know. But every away arena I got a jersey from like that team.
Yeah.
It's kind of like what me and my mom, we did. And I said, "Hey, you have my jersey on, want me to sign it?" And I was like, "No, you'll mess it up."
He offered to sign it, and you go, "No, thanks, Mr. Jordan. I appreciate it."
Yeah. And
You'll mess it up.
The whole locker room was like going crazy, laughing and stuff. I'm just like, it's whatever. No, I'm good.
You did a lot of therapy. You got over it, and then yeah. Well, Michael watches our show. Michael, can you send a jersey to Jalen, please, and sign it? Just say, "Hey, you messed it up, kid."
Please, I need it.
Here you do, yeah. I want to talk about your charity, the Second Round Foundation. Tell me what this is all about.
Yeah, so for those who don't know, I was drafted in the second round NBA draft. And I used the second round name to kind of use that term of like being overlooked.
Yeah.
Like in college, like we won 2 championships. I won a number of accolades. I'm like, I can't do any more to get higher in the draft or where I think I should be. But I was overlooked. Same thing in high school. I was overlooked, and I got better and better, and everyone was like, "Oh, he's actually good." And so that mindset and that thing, and the second round, like, I want people and the people who are involved with it to understand, like, hey, like, no matter if you're overlooked, no matter what people say about you, think about you, your mindset, your work ethic, everything you put into what you want to do and what you want to be great at is key to everything. And so that's where the second round name comes from.
It's great that you're giving back and doing that.
Yeah, so we focus on like the youth, obviously, and education, and I think education is huge. Like, actually, probably one of the few players in the NBA who actually graduated. So everyone's either one and dones or European. So
you get drafted, yeah. Good for you. I agree with you. I want to talk about your podcast because this sounds fun to me. It's called the Roommates Show, okay? And here's your roommates right here. Explain who these guys are.
Just some coworkers.
Yeah,
just some coworkers. That's me in the middle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have Dante DiVincenzo. He was my freshman year roommate, and then my sophomore year roommate was Josh Hart.
That's wild. So you all went to Villanova.
Yes, we did. We did.
This is you here at Villanova. That's wild. So you actually were roomies. Were they? Were they good roommates?
Yes.
They were good roommates.
Yes, from the point of like I love being clean and neat.
Yes.
Dante was the cleanest, neatest person ever. Like, I was always spotless. My side was spotless. I was perfect.
Yeah.
Josh was a great roommate. He had a lot of stuff. He had, when I say a lot, like he was a hoarder. Like he had everything in his room. And like we're in these apartment style dorms and like the rooms aren't that big and like you can't walk through Josh's room. Like you gotta climb over everything to get to the desks, the dresser, all that.
He just keeps everything?
Keeps everything. And he had like a big container. It was like a 3-drawer container, just all candy and snacks.
That's not good for your workout routine.
Yeah, well, he eats Mike and Ike's before every game, so like, it's working for him. So
he does Mike and Ike's?
He does.
I loved hearing these stories of what you do before the game. John, I have one last question for you. When the Knicks win the NBA championship, will you bring the Larry O'Brien Trophy here to the Tonight Show?
I will, 1,000%. I'll bring it right here.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Jalen Brunson, everybody. You're doing incredible things both on and off the court. Let's start with on the court. You're coming off of your first NBA championship. The Celtics are the reigning champs. Congratulations.
Appreciate you.
You were also named the NBA Finals MVP. And you were just named an NBA All-Star for the 4th time. Oh, my God. Congratulations.
Appreciate you.
How does that all feel?
It feels good. It feels great.
Busy, huh?
Definitely busy. A lot of work. Faith, consistency, and hard work pays off, though.
Yeah. Do you like the All-Star game and being an All-Star? I mean, that's kind of
It's a blessing. I think it's a lot for the fans, be able to see some of the best talent in the world all come together. So, yeah.
I almost feel like the All-Stars should be given a week off. Because they put the work in. They're so good.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, all right. Well, think about that. Was it last year? Here's a picture of you dunking. You were in the dunk contest, and you dunked over Donovan Mitchell. How many times did you practice that?
I tried to practice it with Donovan, but he didn't show up. So shout out to Donovan for that. So that was actually my first time trying this. Yeah.
What if it went wrong?
Then we would all found out together.
When you play in the NBA, you never know who you're going to be seeing courtside. And I saw you tweet something that you said, "How can I meet Bill Nye the Science Guy?"
Yes.
Why Bill Nye the Science Guy?
I just grew up loving education, and he made learning fun. I know a lot of people probably feel the same way, but
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, shout out to Bill.
Then he ended up coming and meeting you. So you actually did meet Bill Nye the Science Guy. He's the man. What did you end up talking about?
So I teach. I do have an MIT fellowship, and I've done lectures at Harvard. So I told him maybe we can do like a Bill Nye spinoff or something. I would love to.
Really?
Yeah, I would love to do something in the educational journey, kind of like pass the torch and kind of take where he left off.
That's great what you do, but it's really great that you give back. That's one of the reasons why I love you. But also, I want to talk about your new performance line here. This is called 741. Look at these. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. They look awesome. And look at these jams too. Whew.
Yes, sir.
I can pull this off. I think I can pull this off. Yeah. What do the numbers 741 mean to you?
Well, 741 is one of the 7 healing frequencies, and it just represents like removing negativity and like having like protective armor and stuff like that. Also, I just like numbers, 7, 4, and 1. Why not?
Sounds good.
Yeah,
it just rolls off the tongue. Sounds good. Yeah.
Exactly.
The company is self-funded and self-designed. That's a giant undertaking. Why didn't you just sign with a shoe company?
I think I just wanted to be able to tell the story and just encourage other athletes to, start the journey themselves, kind of independency, understanding your value to some degree, and then also just giving some different options. We have some of the same brands that we've seen for the last 10 years. Hopefully, the next 10 years we'll be able to see some different ones emerge.
Yeah, good for you. It's a lot of work. You design them and everything?
Yes, sir.
I mean, these are really cool shoes.
I gotta get you some gloves like this.
Yeah, I gotta get some gloves like that too. By the way, nice gloves. Yeah, I would rock those as well, man. Are you kidding me? With my sunglasses as well.
Yes.
But you're doing something I think is really cool, by the way, as far as pricing for kids sneakers. Mm-hmm. Tell everyone what you're doing with that.
So the kids sneakers, I think, is a great affordable price. It's like $70.
Yeah.
The adults is a lot. It's about at $200 right now, but it's about the kids.
Yeah, because you were like, hey, it's a smaller shoe. It should be a better price for kids. Yeah. So any parents out there, you can get it. I think they're like, yeah, $65. I think it's fantastic like that. I think this is my size too. If I wear these, do you think I could dunk like this?
All right, you asking me?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna look you in the eye.
Oh.
Absolutely.
It's unbelievable. Oh my God. That's what I'm talking about. My man. Congrats on the new line and the championship and being an all-star. Jaylen Brown, everybody. Yeah. Shay, do I call you Shay? Do you want me to call you SJ?
Shay's perfect, yeah.
Shay's good. Okay, can I just go through some of the things that happened to you the last year?
Let's do it.
All right. You were the regular season MVP. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You won the NBA scoring title, averaged 32.7 points per game. The Thunder won an NBA championship. And you were named the NBA Finals MVP, becoming just the 4th person in history to win the regular season MVP, scoring title, and Finals MVP in the same season. The only other three that were on that list are Michael Jordan, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
What a list.
Do you think about any of this stuff when you were coming up, when you were growing up? Did you go, oh, this is all possible, or
No, not at all.
were you just checking things off checking the
Yeah.
boxes out? You go,
And it's
wow.
crazy, like when you're in the moment and you're competing and you're playing, like you don't realize what you're doing until
Someone like me tells you.
yeah, it sits up in front of everyone and lists them out.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's an amazing feeling. But it goes to show, like when you work hard, put your head down, and take it one step at a time, you can get anywhere you want to go.
I mean, you are a great athlete. You're 6'6". Do you think that you could ever play for the NFL?
No chance. No chance. No chance.
No. You wouldn't do that.
I wouldn't disrespect them like that. Nah.
Really, no.
Just like how they can't come on the basketball court, I can't go on the football field.
You can't go on there.
Just stay in our lanes. Yeah.
But growing up, did you play football?
I did a little bit. Yeah. I quit very quickly.
Okay.
I played running back, so I got hit a lot, and I fell on the ball when I got tackled a couple times. Don't show everyone that. Don't show everyone that. And I got the wind knocked out of me.
I got to show it. Oh, come on. He's so cute. Come on. Look at that dude. Wait, you get tackled and what, you just lay down?
No, I fell on the football and got the wind knocked out of me, and I didn't like that at all, so I quit right away.
You said, I'm going to go right to basketball.
Yep.
That's my sport.
The wind never got knocked out of me playing basketball.
Not once, yeah. As if being an NBA champion and MVP wasn't enough, it was also announced that you're on the cover of NBA 2K26. Yes. Look at this. Trey, I want to go back to a second to your rookie year, okay? Because in your rookie year, you were in NBA 2K19. There you are, and your rating was 73. Now here you are. You're the cover athlete, and you have the highest rating in the game at 98. You got to start from somewhere, but come on, this is so fun. Did this give you a little chip on your shoulder when you saw this?
You know, funny enough, I didn't care. Like, I was just happy to be in the game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if I was like a 59, I wouldn't care.
It
Like,
doesn't matter.
as long as I'm in the game at that point.
You get to play,
Yeah.
and you're
I
like,
get to
look,
play
I'm
with
in the
myself.
game.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of this.
I was just happy to be in the game. But as the years went on, and I realized I was gonna be in the game every year, my ratings started to feel a little disrespectful.
Okay, yeah, so you had to get those numbers up.
As the years went on,
As the
yeah, it
years went
started to
on.
hurt a little bit more. But I'm good now, though.
People love watching you play. It's amazing to watch you play. You're one of the greatest. But people
Jimmy.
also love your tunnel fits. Now, a tunnel fit, if you guys don't know that, these are the outfits that you wear on your way into the game and leaving the game. And here's some of your tunnel fits, just so we can look through. Look at this, Jan. What's up? How do you describe this fit for us here?
You know, it was hot outside that day.
Why would you wear this on a hot day?
Sometimes you have to sacrifice comfort. It's that
Fashion.
simple. Sometimes you have to sacrifice comfort.
Were you always a fashionable kid?
Yeah, I my parents growing up always made sure we left the house and represented the family name. So if my collared shirt wasn't buttoned up and my collar wasn't flapped down, I'd get in trouble.
Is that right?
Yeah. So little things like that, we just always kept tidy and made sure we looked the part. And then it just transferred as I grew up.
I like this one here. This is a good one. Can you see where you're going in this?
Yeah, I was looking down as I was walking.
Yeah. That's a good challenge to get you prepared for the game. You're like, yeah, my sight is ready to go. I don't need to see anything.
My peripherals were great.
Yeah, you're great that day. What's up with this guy? All denim.
Canadian tuxedo.
Yeah. You're from Canada. Yeah. You're from Canada. I don't know if I could ever pull off a look like yours.
Oh, don't sell yourself short.
I really
Actually,
can't.
you know what? Matter of fact, I might have something for you, Jimmy. Stand up.
Oh, no.
There you go.
Really?
Come on. But just make sure to change back there, please.
Yeah. Wow.
Beauty.
Already. Already. No. Already you're making fun of me. Everyone's gonna be making fun of me. I can't walk around.
Just one second.
What, yeah. How do you make, you can't make me look cool.
You actually look
I
great.
dare you.
You look great, by the way. Round of applause for Jimmy, everybody.
Oh my God.
One more piece. Sorry.
Why are you making me?
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Why
Come
do you
on,
have to
turn
make me
around. There we go. Yes.
Feel this? This is not my look at all.
And the finishing touch. I'll let you put these ones on.
Very good.
Here we go. Spin around. Yup.
All right, now I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good, man. Welcome back to the Tonight Show, everybody. Nothing's changed.
Not at
I haven't
all.
changed. I always stay myself. How do you pull this off and you look good in it? I can't do any of this.
No.
This is why you get like sneaker deals and stuff. No one ever asked me to design something.
They will after today.
I do. I am wearing the new kit. In butter. This is the butter colorway.
Yep.
This came out when? Today?
Yes, today. Yep.
It came out today.
Sold out in minutes, actually.
Sold out in minutes. But
Yes.
this is based off a sketch that you did. Look at this. You're making your own shoes.
Yes.
Is this cool? And it's sold out in minutes. You can't get this, Jam. You can't.
You can obviously, Jimmy.
No, I'm
not
very
anymore.
appreciative. But that's wild.
Yeah, it was an amazing process. Like a lot of NBA players have signature shoes. Well, not a lot, but to get in the category of having a signature shoe is one thing, and then to be able to create your own and have the imprint on the shoe the way I have is amazing. It's been so
came up with
special.
the idea. You went for it. You worked hard. You go, no, I like this. I want this way.
Yeah.
And now it's real. I mean, it went from a sketch to being a real shoe.
Real life, yeah.
That's wild. But
Yeah, shout out the Converse team for executing because the shoe looks way better than the sketch. Shout out, bro.
They crushed it. They crushed it. But if you like this and you want to see some other colorways, there's more coming out later this month in
Absolutely.
October.
October 2nd, I have 3 more colorways coming out. I have
Look
the
at how cool these are.
Hail Clay colorway, the Mossy Blue colorway, and the Charm Black colorway.
And now, are they named after?
Yeah, this is my wife's eye color. This is my brother's favorite color, and my mom's entire closet is black, like pitch black. And I'm not joking.
Come
So
on,
this is
Mom. We love you, Mom. The Shea ones you dropped today already sold out, and I do have this pair here, and this is the last unclaimed pair of Shea ones. Should we give them to someone?
Why not?
This girl right here. Right here. Where am I going? Yeah, right here.
Right here?
There you go, right there, absolutely. That's a very
You have a great day.
That's the last one.
Nice to meet you.
You're a classic. You're a gentleman.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, bud. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, everybody. I haven't seen you since you won a gold medal in Paris.
I know.
For USA. Congratulations.
About a
I mean,
year
you won
ago.
the gold
Thank
medal.
You. Thank you.
You were unbelievable. You were on fire. You scored a giant three-pointer, and after you did it, here, I have a picture right here. You pointed.
What did I do?
No, you pointed. You pointed at me. That's me sitting right there. And I'm so excited. I actually happen to be taking a video at this exact moment when
You
this
have
happened.
it?
Yeah, take a look at this.
Oh my God.
This is real. Yeah, dude! Now, my big question.
I hadn't seen that before.
My
That's
big
so
question is, were you pointing at me?
good. This is your show. This is your house. So I'm gonna let you have this one. But
You're the
there
best.
may have been somebody behind you.
Okay, all right. I'll take that. But then,
I plead the fifth.
thank you. But then also, at the end of the game, when you did the night celebration, you just crushed it with another 3-pointer. There you are doing the night celebration where you, like go to bed, go to sleep. But then over here,
Look, scroll in
Here's
on
me.
you.
I'm doing it with you. I'm doing it because I'm a big fan. I'm doing it with you, man. Yeah.
You were locked in. I will say you had a great energy the whole time.
I did?
The whole time. I mean, obviously it was Carmelo, it was a bunch of other.
By the way,
you know,
Carmelo
amazing-
was great too, because honestly, when the game ended, a lot of you guys came over and hugged Carmelo.
Oh, for sure. He was like our third coach over there. He was yelling plays and telling us what to do.
Really?
He's Mr. USA. He's played in so many Olympics, so it was nice to have his presence. But you helped as well. Don't get it.
yeah. You're very nice. 4-time NBA champion, 2-time MVP, Finals MVP. What does it mean to add gold medalist to the resume?
It is one, obviously representing your country. There's nothing like it. To have waited that long, 16 years, to then finally play in my first Olympics. And then the way that it ended, you can't draw up a better storybook ending.
It was unbelievable.
With those other, all 12 of us getting it done in Paris against France.
No, trust me, it was like
Special,
insane.
special.
It was insane.
I'm gonna take it.
Yeah, because I was watching you. Obviously, when you were walking on the car, I was like just watching everybody. I'm like, oh, this is such a moment. Like everyone was like, you could feel it.
For sure. It was the first time, everybody's a fan of their own NBA team, right?
Yeah, of course.
But the first time you got every market, every background coming saying, we love this team and we want this team to win. And I kind of felt that energy.
Yeah,
obviously, so
it's an amazing. You're an amazing basketball player, but you're also an amazing golfer too. I've gotten to see. You're unbelievable. You've done something that not many people have accomplished. You got a hole-in-one.
I did.
And it was caught on camera.
That was
during
the
the
cool part.
American Century Championship. Can you believe it's on camera?
No.
I mean, this is
in a tournament with that many people watching. It was special.
Yeah. What did it? Because you ran up and down the hole. What's a better feeling, a hole-in-one or making a game-winning shot? Basketball.
Well, making a game-winning shot, that's what I get paid to do. I'm supposed to do that.
Yeah, you're supposed to do that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But a hole-in-one, you can't make that happen. That's just kind of, obviously, maybe a little bit of skill, mostly luck. So I celebrate as if I blacked out, basically. I was airplaning
I saw you
down there.
airplaning. Yeah, you're going like this down. It was so fun.
My playing partner who was with me, he had to hit after me, but I ran all the way to the green. He chased me halfway down the fairway. He didn't know what to do. He's like, wait, I have to go all the way back.
Exactly. Well, there's been some talk that you maybe considered actually joining the senior PGA Tour after your NBA career.
I'm competitive golf-wise, but after watching what I just watched, I need to go join the Savannah Bananas.
Are they unbelievable? That was unbelievable, right?
That was unbelievable.
No, I'm just no.
Are we going back?
Yeah, exactly.
Encore.
You were statistically the greatest three-point shooter of all time, but last season you did, absolutely. Of all time.
Crazy.
But last season you did something that you hadn't done in 6 years. You dunked during the game.
You know when you get recognized for, I'm 6'3", I should be able to get up there a little bit. But this was a funny game. This was in Philadelphia. One of our assistant coaches, Jerry Stackhouse, in practice the day of, or the morning of that game, he's like, I've been here all year. I haven't seen you dunk, not one time.
No.
And I was like, oh, that's not what three's better than two. I'd rather do that.
Yeah, you're right.
But then that night I get a dunk opportunity. So after I dunked it, I actually pointed at him. He was up on the bench jumping up and down. It was.
When do you know that you're
special.
gonna go up and dunk it? Like, will you get like?
There's no planning for me. Like, it was a spur of the moment, just try it. And it took everything I had out of me. I'm probably still feeling it right now.
No way.
I'm still feeling it.
I think what you should do is at the All-Star game, you do the three-point contest and the dunk contest.
See, now-
If you could win both of those, that's another thing, another feather in your cap. Would you do that?
I've been successful at choosing what I'm good at. So
Yeah, so I should just keep my mouth shut. Yeah. I want to talk about your new book, by the way, Shot Ready. Congratulations on
Thank
this.
you very much,
Man, you don't
man.
even have to be a basketball fan to love this book, because it's just even about more of way of life, and it's part memoir, part philosophy. Like, can you explain the meaning of Shot Ready?
Being Shot Ready, this is a kind of a culmination of images from throughout my journey on and off the court, mixed with, like you said, philosophy, wisdom that's been instilled in me, and things that I've learned through the ups and downs in life, not just the successes, but the failures as well, and what it's taught me. And so hopefully the images kind of bring you into a moment that also is attached to a lesson. And to your point, being shot ready means, the work ethic, the process, the self-confidence that you're ready for whatever comes your way. That's what we do on the basketball court. You're shot ready. You're not results, based. But if I'm ready to, catch that ball, lock in on my target, for me, that's been, the whole thing that's driven me this entire way. Like, again, if I fail, I'm coming right back. If I succeed, I learn something about it. So hopefully, the stories and the pictures in there can inspire anybody.
I loved it. There's so many things I want to underline and just memorize. I'm like, that's so good. Just about just being ready and being there. So much work and practice goes into all this stuff. When you play, do you even feel like you're playing basketball, or are you in a zone? Or
You're in a flow state, but working out this afternoon, it was all about like envisioning what could happen down the road and the preparation that's going into it. But when I'm out there on the court, like, there's not much thought. Like, obviously there's not a lot of thought because I'm pointing at Jimmy Fallon during the middle of the
Come on, but sorry, I appreciate that. You don't ever have to do it again. I'm so happy. I'm set for the rest of my life.
But I'm having fun out there.
Yeah.
The joy and the gratitude and appreciation that comes with every experience is a big part of the book as well.
Also, there's just great stories in here too. There's a great story in here about you playing with Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
And that was a preseason game?
That was kind of my welcome to the NBA moment. Preseason game, I got switched on to him, and he was giving me those like body blows with his elbow, like things. That,
Now you're going into this a fan, obviously, of Kobe.
Yeah.
And going, dude,
I'm in awe. Like,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What am I doing playing with Kobe Bryant? And he's elbowing you. You're
He's
like,
elbowing me.
This is kind of cool, but also hurts.
And my 100%, and my naive self is looking at the ref, like asking for a call. Like, they're gonna give me a call over Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
And then he caught the ball, did a little left shoulder fade away, and then ran on the court. And I was like, all right, welcome to the NBA.
Yeah. He schooled you. Did you ever get to play him again?
I did. About 3 years later, I hit a shot on him on the top of the key, and that was kind of his passing the torch moment back to me. He kind of gave me a little pat on the way back down.
Yeah,
the
he
court.
said, you got it, bud.
So yeah, it was kind of cool to get the initiation and then get the torch passed.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. Those things like that you never forget, right? Kate, you've played all over the country. What stands out about Detroit fans? What sets them apart from other fans?
Man, there's so much. There's so many things about it. I think the passion, for one, this is like the most passionate city I think you could find, sports-wise. For sure.
Oh, sure, I'm losing my voice just trying to keep up with them. They're the greatest.
They're tough.
They're tough.
I think we have like the iciest, best-looking city too, though.
Oh,
Like,
really?
if it's hard to see right now. You come to a Pistons game, everybody, they dress well.
Really?
They cheer hard.
They dress nice.
It's just,
Really?
it's just
Go.
different. It's
Go
different.
Detroit. Everyone looks good out there. I see that.
It's different. It's different.
Speaking of looking good, here you are on draft day. This is 2021, where you were the #1 overall draft pick. Look at you right there. Now, how did you react when you found out that you were coming to the Pistons?
I was so happy, man.
You were?
I was.
Yeah.
I'm from Texas, so, Michigan is like, it's very different. But I think just the culture, like the Pistons, such a historic franchise.
Yeah.
Like, I just wanted to be part of that, So.
You've been crushing it. And I gotta say, we zoom in. I like these sunglasses you're wearing right there. Come on.
Speaking I do this I think the whole city feels this way, man. We're so happy to have you in Detroit. Put that man some bumps on. Yeah. That's the boss, man. You look good on him,
Coming
man.
from
That's
you,
some good
Kate.
look. You gotta come back now.
Coming from
Yes,
you.
sir.
Now I'm coming. Now I'm coming. Now I'm not leaving. Come on, but I got
there
the
we
bus.
go. There we go.
How about this? Can we talk about how old were you when you started playing basketball?
4 years old.
Here's a picture of baby Cade right here playing basketball. No. Look at this. The referee is tying his shoes. That's the best.
I wish refs still treated me that
He
way.
doesn't, it doesn't happen
They
now?
don't treat me that way
Yeah, the
anymore,
refs should
man.
tie
I
your
miss
shoes.
that.
You kidding me?
I miss that. I know. I know.
Yeah, I know in yearbooks, they ask kids what do they want to be when they grow up, and in your yearbook, we got a couple pictures of you as a kid, and this one says, Cade Cunningham, billionaire. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, yeah. That's a kid. I love this kid.
Yeah.
I love this kid. And then, close?
Yeah, I think the year before that,
Yeah.
I think that might have been second grade.
Yeah.
My first grade, I put millionaire, and then I just next year.
Dream bigger.
Next year, I was
Dream
like, let's go
bigger.
bigger than that. Yeah.
No, but then we got the couple years after that. Look at this. Kid hit an NBA player.
Yeah.
You saw it.
That was the one. Yeah.
You saw it happen. You saw that it was going to be real.
Yeah. I loved the game. Then, like
Yeah.
I liked multiple sports, but I just loved basketball. Basketball was different.
Well, NBA is back. Back on NBC, by the way, which we're psyched about.
Yes, sir.
NBA is back on NBC, and Peacock has every Monday night doubleheader. But how'd you feel about the last couple seasons and how good you crushed it?
We're on the way up. I mean, I feel great.
Why-
There's so many things,
What
So,
changed?
I think the start of that has to be Trajan Langdon, JB Bickerstaff.
Yeah.
First and foremost, they came in. They brought a structure to us and just another hunger that really I think helped guide us. We had a horrible year the year before they got here.
Yeah.
So everybody, we all had a chip on our shoulder, and then we bring in two guys like that also have a chip on their shoulder. I think it just made.
Then you
a
made
room
it to the
full-
playoffs for the first
Yeah.
time since 2019. That's you, bud. That's you, bud.
For sure. For sure.
When you're playing a game, you never get to see the halftime show because you're in the locker room.
Yeah.
Well, to wish you luck this season, we thought we'd bring the halftime show to you. Everyone, please welcome the Detroit Pistons dancers! Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons dance, everybody! Last time you were here, this was right before your rookie season.
Yes.
With the Timberwolves.
Yes, yes.
And you were here, and I got a picture that you brought that I took with your mom backstage.
Yes. As you can see, this is actually a photo from her phone. And
Yeah.
she has so much love for her. I appreciate you, the hospitality you showed her and all the love you showed her.
Oh, I remember that. It was super fun.
Yeah.
She had to be a proud mom.
Yes, she was, See, as she always says, her baby make it to the NBA and
Yeah.
achieve his dreams. It's a magical moment, not only for me, but to have my family recognize that moment with me is pretty special.
Yeah, well, I think she's here. She's
I
watching.
appreciate it. Thank you.
She's watching. Jackie, we love you. Jack!
Absolutely.
You're not only one of the best players in the NBA, but you also have some of the best nicknames, I think, in the NBA. I thought maybe we can go through a couple of nicknames. You give me a thumbs up or
Absolutely.
thumbs down.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I don't know how this is gonna go, so we're all together in this.
Remember, just the thumb, too.
Okay.
No other finger.
Oh, okay. Good.
Thank
Good,
you.
good, thank you.
Thank you. Cat.
I love it.
I like that,
Simple,
too.
simple, right to the point.
Yeah, cat.
Yeah,
Carl
absolutely. You like
Anthony.
it? Yeah, I like it. They agree.
Carl Anthony Towns. I get cat. How about Kit Kat? Okay.
I got
all
a
right.
love for Kit Kat, so I'm still.
Oh, really? Okay,
I
you
do,
like
I
Kit
do.
Kat?
For sure, absolutely.
This is something that's going around because you're a New York Knick.
Okay.
So we're thinking maybe Bodega Cat.
Ooh, yeah. I like
You
that.
like that?
I like that. I
You
like
like
that.
that?
Hey,
You know that?
yes.
Everyone knows that Bodega Cat always crawling around some type of box of
Yes,
cereal or
yes.
something. Oh, yeah. I like Bodega Cat. The Big Bodega.
I love that. See, you see, everyone said. I didn't even have to say anything. They
Yeah,
already
they like
agreed.
it. The Big
I appreciate
Bodega.
it, Yeah.
The Big Meow.
Yeah, that sounds like a Josh Hart. No. No, absolutely not.
That's a no?
No, Josh Hart. If you're watching this, I don't like that either.
All right. The Big Purr. Really? Double goes down?
That's 2. That's even worse than what Josh Hart said.
No! I like Big Purr. It's kind of
Big
cool.
Purr?
Yeah, Big Purr. Yeah, because like I'm not saying like the big purr, you know. Yo, Big Purr! Big Purr, you go. Cat?
I don't know about that one. I think Cardi B is going to be the only one who likes it.
Yeah. Am I the drama? Yeah. Sunday Night Football just wrapped up the game
Absolutely.
on NBC.
Yes.
You are an Eagles fan.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, absolutely.
The roots are from Philly.
Look at that. Yes. Y'all saw the way they won?
Philly in the
Come
house.
on.
How were you a Philly fan?
You know, when I grew up, I was very impressionable age. And I think anyone in here could talk about the impressionable age they were. And watching Terrell Owens, who was one of my favorite players ever growing up, and watching him play for the Eagles with Donovan McNabb, Brian Westbrook, come on, Mr. Dawkins. So it was just, I was at that age where I'm watching them play. They went to the Super Bowl that year, ended up losing, but we made up for it later.
Yeah, you made up.
Man, what an amazing team! What an amazing childhood they gave me.
There's something I want to show you because this is the first half of some Knick game that you were playing.
Okay. I see where we're going.
Yeah.
I see where we're going.
This is the Knick game, the New York Knicks, right?
Yes.
This is the first half of the game.
You're bringing up New York a lot.
Yeah,
So it's obviously
that's
a problem
exactly.
that started off
That's
with
the
it.
first half.
Okay.
This is the second half. So what?
Team love.
It went everywhere on Twitter, the internet.
Yes.
Doesn't lose. They said, oh, he got yelled at by the New York Knicks. They said, how dare you? You take that jersey off.
No. What actually happened is, and I'm glad we could clear this up now. So first half's going, team's playing well, it's a tight game. Screaming for my teammates, obviously. I go back for the first halftime, pit stains. I can't have pit stains on the ESPN anymore. I'm not gonna allow that. So if anyone doesn't know.
That's so funny. That's why you changed
That's the
her?
exact reason. So I'm thinking, I have a whole nother starter jacket, Eagles, in the back. But the ball boys, they do so much work. If you don't know, if anyone watching this is a ball boy for any professional team or any team, shout out to y'all. The work y'all do is second to none.
You can't make them.
No.
You can't make them work.
So I was thinking, maybe I could have them go back to the bus, grab my bag, go in the bag, get the starter jacket. I'm like, man, they're doing enough work. I have this right now.
Come on.
I wear that.
Yeah.
Come out. I didn't know that it was going to be a story. I should have knew better. When you're
Everyone's like, who you got
when you're a
yelled at?
Knick, yeah, exactly.
got trouble.
But definitely always going to support my Eagles anywhere I go.
Gotta support your team.
Yes, absolutely.
When you found out that because I'm so happy you're a Knick.
I appreciate it.
We
I
almost
appreciate
did
it.
I say
Yes.
we. I say we.
No, it's a we. It's a we.
No.
Us in the city came together and almost made something happen.
Almost made it.
Yes.
We almost made it. When you got traded, what was going through your mind? Do you miss, you never forget your first team and had you.
No, absolutely. I mean, Minnesota was amazing. The Timberwolves treated me with nothing but love and respect. And to have those years there and finally see some success happening, with our team there was awesome, and the fans appreciated it a bunch. But obviously it stung. I've called that place home for 9 years.
Oof.
I've built my life there. I've had so many memories there. So it's kind of like that first breakup. It was tough. It was tough. Yeah, absolutely.
But then when you found out it was New York, did you go, wow, it's actually awesome?
It was pretty cool.
Right.
It was pretty cool.
It's the best city in the world.
I mean,
man.
obviously coming back home, my grandmother, lives in Jersey. She hasn't been able to see me play too much in Minnesota. So for her to now come to the games and see all the love y'all show and the fans are showing,
That's it, right?
come on.
That's what
It
it's
makes it
about.
all worth it. It makes it all worth it.
I love watching it, and I always get superstitious. So if I ever see you at the game,
Okay.
you don't have to look at me, you don't have to nod, you don't have to go, hey, what's up, Jimmy? Just stay in the game,
yeah,
stay
absolutely.
focused.
Yeah.
I know I can feel the love. I
Yeah.
know. I was gonna do something. I know he's too nice, but I just don't want you to don't ignore me. Yeah. But I thought maybe we could do something fun because I've seen people do it.
Yeah.
Where they trade jerseys.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I'm talking about?
Absolutely. I think I actually got a little gift for you right here. I think it would be nice to.
Ooh, the one, that's a real one.
Yeah, it's a real one.
That's a
it's
real
game
one.
used one, yeah.
All right, so I don't have a jersey.
Okay.
But actually have one of my suit jackets. This is one of my jackets, and I put.
Okay.
Fallon.
Look at that.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What do we do?
Come on, here. You hold this one.
Wow.
Got it.
That's what I'm talking about. Yo, who's got the photo? 3, 2, 1.